It was just another typical day in the small town of San Francisco. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and people were going about their business as usual. But little did they know, their lives were about to be forever changed by one of the deadliest natural disasters in human history. I remember the moment it happened like it was yesterday. I was sitting in my office, working on a project, when suddenly the room began to shake. At first, I thought it was just a minor earthquake, something that happens quite frequently in California. But as the shaking continued, it became clear that this was no ordinary earthquake. The ground beneath me was rocking violently, books and papers flying off my desk, and the walls and ceiling cracking. I could hear the screams of people outside, the sound of buildings collapsing, and car alarms blaring. I knew I had to get out of there, so I grabbed my purse and ran out of the building, not even stopping to put on my shoes. As I made my way through the streets, the destruction was unlike anything I had ever seen before. Buildings were in ruins, cars were overturned, and fires were raging everywhere. People were running in every direction, trying to find their loved ones and escape the chaos. I could smell the smoke and feel the heat from the fires. I managed to find my way to a park where a group of people had gathered, all in shock and trying to make sense of what had just happened. We were all huddled together, trying to find safety and comfort in one another's presence. It was then that we heard the news that this was a magnitude 9.1 earthquake, the largest ever recorded in history. As the hours and days passed, we struggled to survive in the aftermath of the disaster. There was no electricity, no running water, and very little food. We had to rely on each other for support and protection. But despite the unimaginable devastation, there was also a sense of community and resilience. People came together to help one another, to search for survivors, and to begin the long road to recovery. I will never forget the day the earth shook and the lives it forever changed. But I also remember the compassion and humanity that emerged in the face of such tragedy. It was a reminder that in the darkest of times, we have the power to come together and make a difference. Humanity wins, over everything.